Welcome to my tarot card reading for March 2018, Scorpio, and this is Manu Tarot. Let's start immediately with your reading, Scorpio. We have here Elewa, we have Babalu, and then we have Oba. Okay, we have here, for those that understand, we have here Ogunda Irosum, we have Obara, Osa, and then we have Odi. Then we have here, when we add those numbers, we had Odi here, we have Obara and Odi. You add 7, 6, 7, and you obtain 20. 2 plus 0 is 2, and you have Ejio Oko. With this information, you can figure out more or less the warnings and advice for this month. Okay? Here we have Venus Capricorn, the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Wands, the Sun and Aries. The Sun, Aries, and Mars. Right under we have the Chariot, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Sun. Okay? Let's start with this. For this month, what the tarot cards are talking about, or are referring to, is that during this month, during this month, you're going to receive a message. Okay, it could be written, it could be oral, whatever it is, but it's a message, it's a communication that you're going to receive that is going to transform or change your life. Whatever it is, if it is good or bad, that's a complete different story. Okay, we're not talking about that here. The common denominator here is a message that changes your life. Okay. Now, considering that we have Babalu here, we have to also take on account your health. It could be that you receive a message from your doctor about your health, and that is going to change and transform your whole life. Okay, that could be a reason, especially considering that Babalu is there. At the same time, let's change a little bit. At the same time, it sounds like you are bored. Let me explain. Probably you understand what I'm trying to say. It's like you are in a event, a party, and you're sitting there, but you are bored to death. You don't like the place, and I don't know why that's what like the tarot cards are talking about. It's like you're not happy. I shouldn't be using that word. You're not satisfied. You're bored. It's like you want something different in your life, and that's what the tarot cards are talking about at the same time here. It's like you want something different. You want adventures. You want the thrill. You want something new, something different in your life, and they're talking about that as well. Then going back to also the messages that are going to change your life, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, because the energy that is presenting here is kind of a trickster. I hope that you know what is a trickster, because in ancient times there were gods that were tricksters. Okay, and they love to portray something like really nice, really beautiful, and then you will go grab it or do something, whatever it is, and boom, you will get into trouble. They trick you. Okay, that energy is also here. That's why we could say that there's also warnings there. Okay, of not trusting immediately what you see, because eyes can be deceiving. You can be tricked into believing something that is not totally true. So just be careful. Okay, that's what the tarot cards are talking about. Okay, I have to mention that because we're talking about Mercury, trickster, okay, appearance being deceiving. So we have to take under consideration that, and considering Oba, where she was fooled into believing something, and once she did it, boom, the outcome was totally negative. It wasn't what she was expecting. So that's a warning there. And it's kind of interesting because this month the majority of the readings came with that warning. Okay, and considering that Mercury is going to be on retrograde, we could see that as a trickster as well. Okay, so just be very careful during this month. But going back to the message of the reading, you are going to receive notifications, messages. It could be a gossip, but there is a communication that is going to change and transform your life. Okay, like I said, it could be good or it could be bad, the message. It could be like you being laid off, a divorce, a health. For example, if it is health, it could be that you receive a diagnosis that for you is horrible. It's going to change and transform your life. But for example, it could be the other way around. It could be that your doctor made a mistake and gave you the wrong diagnosis. Okay? And now you feel a relief. But it doesn't matter what it is. It's a message that is going to change your life completely. A 180 degrees turn in your life. Okay? And that's all I have for you for March 2018, Scorpio.